Interest in gut health has exploded over the past decade, and for good reason. Research continues to show that the digestive system does much more than just process food. It's closely associated with the immune system, metabolism, and even the brain. Scientists now recognise this communication network as the gut-brain axis, and it appears to play an important role in how we think, feel, and respond to stress. Although stress begins in the mind, its effects are often felt in the digestive system. Likewise, the condition of the gut may influence mood, resilience, and overall well-being. While no single food can prevent anxiety or eliminate stress, eating a diet that supports a healthy gut microbiome may help create the conditions for better physical and mental health. The gut and brain communicate continuously through several pathways, including hormones, the immune system, and the vagus nerve, the longest cranial nerve in the body. Signals travel in both directions, allowing the brain to influence digestion, while the gut sends information back to the brain. This explains why emotional stress can trigger digestive symptoms such as nausea, abdominal discomfort, or changes in bowel habits. It also explains why disturbances within the gut microbiome have been linked with a variety of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Researchers are increasingly interested in the role played by the trillions of bacteria living in our digestive tract. These microbes help digest food, produce vitamins, regulate immune function, and manufacture compounds that influence brain function. Recent research has suggested that people who cope well with stress often have lower levels of inflammation and a healthier intestinal barrier than those who are less resilient. A well-functioning gut barrier helps absorb nutrients while limiting the passage of unwanted substances into the bloodstream. There is currently no single test that can define whether someone has a healthy gut, although stool analysis can prove useful information in certain situations. More commonly, digestive health is assessed through symptoms. Persistent bloating, abdominal pain, reflux, constipation, diarrhea, and excessive gas may all indicate the digestive system is not functioning optimally. Some people also report fatigue, poor concentration, or low mood alongside digestive symptoms. While these problems can have many different causes, an unhealthy gut microbiome may be one contributing factor. Stress itself can also influence digestion. Chronic stress alters digestive function, affects gut bacteria, and may increase intestinal permeability, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as leaky gut. Although increased intestinal permeability has been associated with several medical conditions, researchers are still investigating exactly how important this process is in human disease. Diet is one of the biggest influences on the microbiome, but it is not the only one. Antibiotics can dramatically reduce bacterial diversity by eliminating beneficial organisms alongside harmful ones. Other medications may also alter the gut balance of gut microbes. Excessive alcohol intake has been associated with increased intestinal permeability and changes in the microbiome, while poor sleep appears to have surprisingly rapid effects. Studies have even suggested that 2 nights of restricted sleep can alter gut bacteria in ways linked with chronic inflammation and elevated stress hormones. Regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep all appear to support a healthier gut environment. Around 70% of the body's immune cells are located within the gut, making it one of the body's largest immune organs. The microbiome helps regulate this immune activity and influences the production of inflammatory molecules. Because chronic low-grade inflammation has been associated with numerous physical and mental health conditions, researchers believe that maintaining a healthy gut microbiome may indirectly support emotional well-being. Certain gut bacteria also assist with the production or absorption of nutrients involved in normal brain function, including several B vitamins and compounds that influence neurotransmitter activity. Although research in this area is still developing, the evidence increasingly suggests that caring for the gut may also benefit the brain. One of the most important characteristics of a healthy microbiome is diversity. Rather than focusing on a handful of superfoods, aim to eat a wide variety of plant foods throughout the week. Prebiotic foods. Now, these are types of dietary fibre that escape digestion in the small intestine and become food for beneficial bacteria in the colon. Feeding these microbes encourages their growth and helps maintain a balanced microbiome. Many experts recommend aiming for about 30 grams of fibre each day, although most adults consume considerably less. One reason many other vegetables aren't highlighted is that they tend to contain less prebiotic fibre per serving than foods like onions, garlic, or Jerusalem artichokes. However, they're still extremely valuable because they provide a mixture of fibres, polyphenols, and other compounds that support the gut microbiome in different ways. And there's another important point that has emerged from recent research. Scientists now think that dietary diversity may be even more important than focusing on individual prebiotic foods. Studies, including the large British-American Gut Project, have found that people who eat 30 or more different plant foods each week tend to have a more diverse gut microbiome than those that eat fewer than 10. Diversity appears to be one of the strongest markers of a healthy microbiome. Okay, probiotic foods. Now, probiotics are living microorganisms naturally present in fermented foods. Regularly including a variety of these foods may help increase microbial diversity. And here are some examples. Combining prebiotic and probiotic foods appears to provide the greatest benefit by both introducing beneficial bacteria and feeding those already living in the gut. Plant foods rich in naturally occurring polyphenols, including berries, grapes, green tea, and avocados, may also support beneficial gut bacteria. Should you therefore take probiotic supplements? Now, for some people, probiotic supplements may be useful, particularly after a course of antibiotics or during recovery from illness. If choosing a supplement, look for products that contain multiple bacterial strains and an adequate number of live organisms, usually measured in colony forming units, or CFUs. The ideal formulation will depend on the individual and the intended use, and not all probiotic products have the same level of scientific evidence behind them. Anyone concerned about nutrient deficiencies, such as low iron, should always speak to a healthcare professional before beginning supplementation. Diet is only part of the picture. Regular physical activity helps maintain normal bowel function and may also influence the composition of the gut microbiome. Even brisk walking has been associated with improvements in digestive health. Mind-body activities such as yoga may be particularly helpful for people with digestive orders by reducing stress and supporting normal digestive function through the gut-brain axis. Finally, staying well hydrated supports healthy bowel movements and helps prevent constipation, which is important for overall digestive health. The bottom line, your gut is far more than a digestive organ. It is home to trillions of microbes that interact with your immune system, nervous system, and brain every day. While scientists are still uncovering the full extent of these relationships, one message is already very, very clear. A varied, fibre-rich diet, fermented foods, regular exercise, quality sleep, and effective stress management all work together to support a healthier gut. Taking care of your microbiome won't eliminate stress from your life, but it may improve your body's ability to respond to it, benefiting both your physical and mental well-being over the long term. See you next time.